Alright. Let's get this class trial underway. So, like I said before, I'm going to take a guess at who I think the killer is. And right now, I'm thinking it's got to be Byakuya. Because I think he's trying to make me think that, was it, Jack, or whatever the fuck it is, the murderer, is the real killer, and it's pretty much confirmed that that's Toka, or Toko, or whatever, the stinky black hair bitch, but I think he's, like, trying to frame her, so that way he can get away with it. Huh? But I'm only taking that guess because I said I would. I don't actually know if it's him, so I just have no idea who else it could be.
What are you gonna do?
Yep, Toko. So she didn't come, so he yanked her.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl. Cried a lot, but yeah, for real. Alright, let's talk to everybody real quick.
Hey, come on.
See, like, he's like, yeah, come on, lead everybody. Like, he wants to lead me to make people think it's Toko. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Count on it. Well then.
I wonder what Kyoka has to say about it.
Shall we?
She went off and did her own investigating, so maybe I'm gonna point everybody towards Toka, and she'll figure some shit out. Redecorated.
Very nice. Well, thrills, chills, kills!
A deadly class trial. Does he say that shit every time? Let's look at my truth bullets real quick. So I think Sakura, or not Sakura, Chihiro is actually a dude. He's a femboy. Let's get it going. Begins.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the
this
one
I
that
think might be
deceived
more
everyone
difficult
else
than
will graduate.
last ones.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
He's making us start? Like he's giving us, like, what we need to start with? There's the dumbbell. So, I probably don't get the tutorial during this, so I'm gonna probably struggle. Jesus, can I get 3 right away?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting.
Fuck! What?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
How do I
Poor Chihiro.
stop time? Spacebar. Oh, I was
Monokuma
clicking the
file.
speed up
What kind
button.
of blunt
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
There's a lot of blood on the dumbbell.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene
Why
of
would
the
that
crime?
guy think it's a fucking iron pipe? I didn't see an iron pipe.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Duh.
That's so creepy.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the
Of course
culprit.
he's gonna take over.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
A new element. I have to put a suppressor on my pistol? I don't think I'm set on gentle.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
Alright. So there's no proof, so I'll have to shoot it with the
The culprit
case
is
file.
Genocide Jack.
There's just no proof for it.
Jesus,
No,
that
that's
thing
wrong.
tried to come and fucking come right in front of my bullet.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file. While I was looking, I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case
I wonder if
in
this is where I
exceeding
disprove it a
detail.
little. With the
According to the file, there appear to be two. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
The being hung up thing.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Unless Byakuya just thinks it's Toko.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
But what if they found the case file?
No fucking way!
Unless he's been in the library at like every single moment. But I guess you would have had to probably be searching for it.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
It's Toko.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Yeah.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What?
You know. Stop acting like you don't.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Look at the bear. He's like, oh.
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Split personality disorder.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Let's see what trick bullets they give us this time. Unless I gotta play Hangman. Yep. Alright. So, I gotta think of the word it's trying to tell me here. It's like, because I know it's split personality, but why is it schizo?
Now I
Schizo?
understand.
Schizophrenic.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have... what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting...
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely
I'm
disappeared.
not 100% sure what that means.
Don't go assigning
Heard it a
adjectives
lot,
to my
but
tone
struggled
without
with the
permission.
moment.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yeah, she won't let him out.
The reason she locked herself in her room was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
She's asking why he's exposing her.
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko? You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
What? You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story.
Damn straight.
I didn't ask you to.
You're a fucking serial killer. You get no fucking, like, sympathy.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Yeah. You get lost in there too many books you'd be writing.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Ooh.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
He does. He thinks it's her. And it's not. But if it's not her, then... Well, I mean, maybe he knows it was, like, himself, and he's still trying
I
to...
promise you would go out with me.
Oh, man.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you...
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But...
So she thinks she did it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I'm gonna have to lead them to the right way,
I
'cause...
hate you.
Well,
Damn.
the opening act is nearly finished.
The person
Oh, he's gonna let her out?
you don't mean.
You gonna slit his fucking hand open or something? Does she not need to? She can just come out without seeing blood?
There. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill?
Yes. What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Oh shit.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound and murder is mind, sound and murder is body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that
Oh, that's what they were
freakazoid?
talking about? I thought they were talking about, like, this murder.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over
Damn.
town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous, there's clearly a motive, so there should...
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours,
Oh,
an
true.
embarrassing memory or secret
I
would
know
be
it's not
revealed.
her. It can't be her. She uses scissors every single time.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about genocide.
You tell me
If
she
a
couldn't find a
secret
pair of
like
scissors
that
somewhere
came
in
to
here?
light, Toko's
She's
life
literally
would
got
have
one in her
undoubtedly
toolkit, I
been
think.
forever ruined.
Unless it's sewing needles only, but...
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe.
Yep. It's because she uses scissors. Where is it? Where is it, Makoto? Status of the dead body. Yes, it's that one. Yep.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to
I
this
think I'm supposed to
incident,
shoot all
the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, it's that one then.
Sorry, but I didn't.
You say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now.
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know?
I was just about to say it. I kill
Well
scissors.
then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, every foot. What happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Boyardee.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide
Sayaka
Jack
right there.
cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
They're always like hung up by the
According to the
scissors,
case
too,
file,
looks like.
they were all apparently killed with
Maybe.
a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right? Ah, yes. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more.
That's right. In my recipe
got into
of
this
murder,
really quickly.
if the bloody message is the tortellini,
And I still have so many of these, like, bullets left.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the...
I got it!
Does it
Do
look
you
like scissors,
remember
right?
what the killer used to suspend her?
This time they used the fucking
They
lamp
used
charger.
some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack, specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences,
Big Mac?
but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Oh, Makoto.
Listen up, Big Mac.
I thought Fatty
There's
over there was
actually
Big Mac.
one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? There's a pattern there, just
A pattern?
figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
She only kills dudes, right?
I got
It's
it!
definitely not the other two, so.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had some...
Men. But if she turns out she was a dude, then it could put the blame back on her. But I don't think Toko would have known that, so.
They were all guys?
If she even actually is a guy.
That's right!
That,
the
going
people
off that
I
whole
killed with
comfort.
such passion and conviction are all
The whole
adorable
comfort
little
thing?
Men.
Adorable little men.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill...
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to...
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby, and it's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I
Damn.
would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
True.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell? Maybe you use the dumbbell because... Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors.
No way
I
she snuck
only
her
use my
scissors into
own
the
set of
school.
high-class...
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Ta-da! Snuck him in? Yeah, she did, dude.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs? Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Is that why she suspends them with scissors? Not just kills them with them?
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain...
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah, that's why we figured it happened.
Yeah. It would be Byakuya.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out. You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before. Are you?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
モカちゃんが教えてくれたいろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだって。どれどれ